Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Looney, and today I'm going to break down how to potentially double a $500 portfolio with options. We're going to talk about selling cash secured puts, and I have two stocks for you. The two stocks that I'm going to go over are Kohler Technology, or KULR, and NIO. And they're both trading at sweet spots in that $5 to $6 range or $4 to $6 range with solid premiums. Let's dive in. So let's look up Kohler. I actually didn't do too much past research, as in the sense that I haven't been following this company for a while, but recently it has grown some attention, and it's a technology corporation that is involved in the energy storage and battery safety sector. And recently it got into incorporating crypto into its company, and that's why I had such a surge in the past month. And it was posted on Reddit on a lot of these different pages. I even got it recommended by a Discord member of mine. Quick plug, I do have a Discord, and there's a free membership where you get perks like uploads and news and other different benefits. And then I also have a premium version where it's paid and you get my trade alerts, you get one-on-one coaching, there's a course, and there's other perks to joining. I do some giveaways, but this stock was recommended to me, and I don't want to say don't trade it, but it's one of these situations where it kind of seems to be too good to be true. It's $4.84, but if I were to trade it, I would go out to this 2-month period. This 1 month seems a little too short for this one. Actually, we probably could do this. So you could see how high the premiums are, and that's why I'm saying it's a little too good to be true. If we click on one of these, the volatility is 260%. That's really high, and that's because of how much it jumped up. Because it jumped up so much, it could easily fall down as much. So if I were to trade this, I would definitely trade on the lower delta side of things. I would definitely trade under 20, and this $3 one is one that I would be looking at, and it would pay me $20, and you'd be risking $280 if the stock went to zero, which is a pretty good risk to reward. And if you have 500, I would just do two of these. It's $560, and maybe just do one for now. But then let's say if we did two, so you'd get $560, you get $40 profit. And let's say you traded this exact trade for 10 months, you'd make $400. So you'd quickly climb up to the $1,000 mark. And that doesn't even involve with compounding. It's not even involving any kind of compounding of reinvesting and getting a sign and selling covered calls. That's just simply doing this trade over and over again. And then if we go out a little bit, like to 2 months, you can afford to do this. So we'd want to go below that 20 delta, obviously. And honestly, I'd be on the safe side, like this 0.12 one. And you could do two of these. So if you just did two, it would be $430, and it's under that $500 mark. And similarly, this one would take a little bit longer to reach that $1,000 mark, but by reinvesting and doing the wheel strategy, you'd be able to double your money in a short amount of time. I'd say it would take a few months, but I would not say it's going to be overnight. And if you're looking for overnight kind of profits, I would go to like crypto or meme coins, but you could also lose all your money in one day. So this is at least a safe alternative to that. Now, a really safe one would be NIO. And NIO is a Chinese EV company. I own 400 shares. The stock doesn't really move, but the IV is in a good spot where you could collect some good premium, and it's good for cash secured puts and also covered calls, but this is more about cash secured puts. So I would do a very similar idea. I'd go to trade alerts, and let's go out to, we could look at the 17th. We're not going to do any of these trades, but you could clearly see the premiums are a lot less and your return isn't as great. But let's just go to this 1 month just so it makes things easier. And I would just simply do this $4 put, and you collect $12, and you're only putting up $388. And the only way for you to lose $388 is if the stock goes to zero. So this is a perfect trade for a beginner or even just someone that wants to collect some cash on the side. You could put this $12 into another trade. You could put it into crypto. You could put it into doing this exact trade again. Hopefully you cash up enough to be able to, because if you do this enough times, this $12 will turn into another $400, which you could set up for multiple contracts. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So I have in my buying power $6.95, and that's mostly from premiums. I have deposited cash, but a lot of it's just from this premiums that I'm collecting. And if we go to my options 1 month, I am up $2,600, and I didn't start with this money. I had to grow it. So this is how I growed it. And this is a safe way. It's definitely involves, there's not zero risk, but it is a safer way to collect a good return. But I also invest in other things. So I'm not only investing in options. I do have crypto myself, and I do invest in stocks. But if I were to have $500 and I'm looking to double it in a shortest amount of time, I would look towards selling cash secured puts. So it's a lower risk and it's a high reward strategy, and it's perfect for building small accounts. And you're focusing on stocks like Kohler and NEO, which are affordable and have IV. You're maximizing your income potential while minimizing risk. And also do your own research. You want to be looking at a stock that you've been researching for a while. So I haven't been looking at Kohler for a while, so I don't know where it normally trades. Obviously, it went up a lot. But NEO, I do know where it trades. It does trade between that $4 to $7 mark. So I'm very comfortable doing that sell put at $4. Now, if this strategy takes patience and it's discipline. But it's one of the best ways to grow a small portfolio. If you're serious about leveling up your trading game, join my Discord for more tips, trade callouts, and live coaching. All just links will be in the description. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you're using the cash secured put strategy. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and let's keep winning together. Peace.